Good morning. So, um, just right off the top here, I'm not sure that StreamYard is actually recording this, so it may or may not show up later. So, what? Oh, Bella says good morning. Actually, she wants to uh, climb up to the window, but I'm afraid if she does that, that she'll see something and start barking crazy, which, is very loud and uncomfortable. So listen, I went to Everything Embroidery Market last week. Oh, it was great. Of course, my husband and I, he drove because I had so much stuff. I was teaching three classes, and they were very uh, hardware dominated. For example, the machine maintenance class, I actually took my flatbed machine with me, and I was provided a multi-needle machine to show. Good morning, Cindy. Cindy, it's good to see you. I'll be here. Um, so, plus all the stuff that I use to clean and maintain my machine, I brought that. I taught a uh, hard hoop class, and with that, I brought in supplies that I use when I'm hooping those oddball things that don't actually fit in a hoop, uh, but you want to order. So what do you use? Well, I brought those supplies. So ultimately, oh, plus my table display. Yeah, there was so much there. Um, I have a small car, a little Kia Soul. Love my little Kia Soul. I filled the thing up. I left one back seat space available for husband and his supplies, his packing. But everything else was stuff I was taking for my classes for Everything Embroidery Market. So, anyways, we drove from up near Chicago all the way down to Biloxi, 14 hours. It was exhausting. Jesse, good morning. Jesse is here. Good morning, Jesse. Good morning. So 14 hours in the car one way. It was exhausting. Um, And then, of course, there's uh, the 14 hours back. It was exhausting. In fact, I'm still kind of lagging, trying to catch up with that. Nasheed, good morning. Good morning. So, um, in one of the things that I really like about everything embroidery market, as well as the upcoming Applique Getaway, which registration is now open, registration for Applique Getaway. It's in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, Irving, Texas. Awesome event. Um, it's just the community, meeting up with people that you only see maybe once a year at these events. Just the joy and fellowship and networking. Um, And of course, at Applique Getaway and Everything Embroidery Market, they have vendors that are encouraged to sell their products. So it's kind of an all-in-one shopping, which is awesome. Um, so there's the vendors, there's the great classes, great instructors, um, and you always pick up something. For example, in my hard to hoop class, there was a question about how to get the sticky off of your hoops. Um, in my world, what I've done is I soak them in really hot water with soap. Somebody had said, "Oh, here, one better. Lysol pop-up wipes, just wipe it down." So when I got home, I did that. And oh my God, it was so easy. It cleaned up so well. So you just the added tips and you pick up either in a class or while having a conversation. Um, it that's what I love about these small trade shows. They're more for the home user versus a commercial user. They even though there's equipment there for you to show interest in, ask questions, about, it's not strong commercial. Does that make sense? If you go to your uh, how do I want to say this? If you go to like this is a hardware uh, this is a hardware mechanic supply, but go to Granger. They are a commercial supplier of supplies, equipment for manufacturing. Okay, they are there to. Um, God, that's not even a good example. How do I want to put this? Going to EEM and Applegate Getaway is like going to a grand family reunion at Disneyland. Okay, so much fun. You get to go in places, you get to see things, you get to talk to people, you get to meet up again. And as much as the education and the vendors are awesome at the larger shows like Impressions Expo, those more, I want to say those are more commercial days. They're more for the uh, massive multi-head shop if you're looking for equipment, um, new software techniques. Uh, so the education is awesome. I like the education at Applicant Getaway and at uh, Everything Embroidery Market because it's geared toward the crafts person. Yeah, you might be a small out of their home business, um, but a lot of times they're just looking for new techniques to expand the craft or expand the craft. For example, one of the classes that I am personally taking at Applicant Getaway is about doing quilts in the loop. I've always wanted to learn how to do that. Of course, digitizing and embroidery has gotten in the way, but I think it's time. And I'm going to take this class and see what I can do with it. Um, where are we? Yeah, we're only 10 minutes in. I know. There's really, uh, what else did I learn? Oh, I went to the Canva class. I don't know if you're aware, but Canva is an online subscription based, even though they have a free level, uh, graphic templates um, that can help you design all kinds of graphics from your business card to flyers to graphics that you're going to use in your craft. Um, and I thought that was really interesting. I've been kind of dabbling with it, not quite sure what I was going to do with it, but I have some ideas now. And I'm actually going to explore that some more. Uh, and of course, Lisa Shaw with Brilliance, she is an educator at these two events. Amazing, amazing, amazing instructor. There isn't anything about the brilliant software modules that she does not know. Hey, Letty, Letty's here. Good morning, Letty. Um, for her alone, if you are using the Brilliance platform or want to learn more about the Brilliance platform or are just getting started, Brilliance cannot go wrong. You cannot go wrong by taking a class. It's amazing. Um, what other? Vicky was there. She was teaching uh, the Canva class. Let's see. I have to think, oh, and food. The food. Anybody from Biloxi, Mississippi in the last week? Oh my God, food is amazing. My husband's a seafood, big seafood fan. Um, and I'm talking crustaceans, uh, lobster, crawfish, shrimp. He literally made himself sick. Uh, Shrimp, crawfish, but it was amazing. Um, and the beach, it was beautiful. Our hotel was right across from the beach. It was uh, it was amazing at night to look out. Um, I know Cindy has no, sorry, one of my other clients, Debbie, had a photo of of the beach with the moon up into the horizon. It was gorgeous. So I'm rambling here, people. What do you want to know about trade shows? Do you have any questions? Is there something that you're looking for that you're not sure is going to be there? Um, yes, you could go to their sites, you could look at their vendors list, but is the vendor actually a vendor or is it, are they selling anything? What do they offer? Trade shows always have special discounts. So one of the great things about buying supplies at a trade show is you save on the shipping because you're taking it with you, and you usually get a discount. Uh, I wish there were trade shows that offered a shipping station. I know we talked about that. Was it last year or the year before? Um, Letty had we had a conversation about this before about having a shipping station so you didn't need to pack it home in a suitcase. There are those of us that travel a bit of distance, so we're flying um, or taking other means of public transportation. Last year, definitely got it. Thank you, Letty. Um, and a shipping station would be amazing. Instead of you've got all of your goods that you purchase, instead of having an extra suitcase or hoping that you get it all home, um, you could box it up, ship it from the venue. Wouldn't that be amazing? We should bring that. Are you going to, Letty? Are you going to applicate your one this year? Um, we should bring it up to. Uh, hey, Doug's in Los Angeles. He says it's cloudy. Sorry, Doug. We got sunshine. Yeah, sunshine and 64 degrees. Very nice here. Very nice. Oh, you're not going to applicate here. Oh, that's right. You've got some other expenses this year. Letty is looking to build a shop. She will be in town a week or two before. Is there an event in Dallas a week or two before? Um, yes, Letty is building a shop. Um, promises to have a grand opening, and I promise to be there. But yes, a lot of us travel a distance to get to these shows, to get to these trade shows. And it'd be nice if we didn't have to pack all the extras in our suitcase. Um, Personally, I'm bringing a suitcase. Let's see. Eventually, she has a work meeting that she's going to in Dallas. She tried to get them to change the meeting week of applicant getaway, but they did. So, no, it's so rude. So rude of them. Oh, that would have been nice, wouldn't it? You know, be there. You wouldn't have to do anything extra except show up, go shopping. Uh, yeah, it was that would have been awesome. So, anything else? This is just a general conversation talking about trade shows, talking about everything embroidery market, applicant getaway. Oh, yeah, and then the flight would have been covered because work would have flown you down and flew you back, and all you'd have to do is pay for the extra days hotel. That would have been nice. Hey, Barb. Good morning. Good to see you. We're just having a rambling conversation about trade shows. Barb, do you what is it? DAX. DAX is more of a commercial trade show with a strong prosumer underlay. Does that make sense? Um, they are again more commercial, and but with a strong market for the home prosumer user. Well, Cindy, it's about time. Did you tell them you had something else to do? That's okay. Phone calls are important. Doug says he's lucky. Long Beach is pretty close to him, so there's no flight. That I met Doug at Long Beach. What show? What show? Dax. I was asking about Dax. Uh, no on the trade shows. Dax is about a 4-hour drive south. I well tell them we're okay with that. Yeah, I'm sure it was important. Um, I don't know if any of you get postings from Dax, but it looks like they're travel next year, maybe hit some different places. We'll have to see what that means. Uh, I don't think, unless there's an education opportunity that I don't want to miss. For example, this year Long Beach had uh, the embroidery toolkit, which was a of class. Yeah, I did. I found my time. Was a one of class that was not going to be taught at any other venue. So I uh, last minute set up and went to Long Beach just primarily for that class. So, as I was saying, unless there is another class similar to that, a one-off class, I probably won't be doing an impressions. I'm very happy with the equipment I have. I'm not looking to grow anymore. Uh, Grow as in my business. I'm very comfortable where I am. Uh, but I do want to continue with education. So that's where everything in Burbank and DAX and applicant get are going to come to play. You're right. A lot of shows are weird times a year. Um, I know for a lot of us in the Midwest and the East Coast, going to Impressions in Long Beach in January could be awesome. Um, but you're again, um, the cost. That trip to Long Beach put me over my travel budget, massively over my travel budget this year. Gonna have to make up for it next year. What is Letty saying? I'm not driving this as a gift for a little bit. Had enough. Oh my goodness. Letty, how's that going for you? Letty has purchased a used machine, ZSK, and she took it by truck. She rented a truck and took it to St. Louis so that it could be overhauled. It's like a machine spa. Um, and on her way back, it was last Saturday, Sunday. It was raining. Um, some silly driver just kind of stopped in the middle of the road. And yeah, so Letty Letty's truck hit her car, and it was a terrible, terrible thing. Overall, yes, Doug, January is a slow production month. And coming from a business background, I know this because uh, at the end of the year, companies are scrambling to spend their budget money because if you don't use it, you lose. All right, so they want to scramble to spend their budget money. At the beginning of the year, they're not quite sure what they have coming up, so they're gearing up. Things are a bit slower, and uh, people aren't looking to spend right away. The consumer, they did all that spending for the holiday season, and now they're going to kind of back off in January, February. But so yes, I can see why impressions is in January. Uh, but again, for those of us, the consumer, we've already spent all that money for the holidays, and now in January we need to go to impressions. We need to spend another hunk of money. Let's see. Oh, it's being upgraded. They're putting the new controller on it and making sure it's great. That's awesome. And you were not fault with the insurance. The insurance, how can they blame you? How can they blame you for hitting a car that you could not see in the rain that stopped in the middle of the road? Oh, Barb, she's replanting tomatoes to start larger containers, as I don't plant until Memorial Day weekend. And listen to my phone. St. Louis, they do have a bad reputation, but their tech team is awesome. Their sales team, but their tech team is good. Had no issues between them for quite a few years. Oh, because you were behind them. Yeah, Illinois is the same way. If you automatically get a failure to yield ticket if you strike a car from behind because they're automatically assuming that you're following too close. Oh, Cindy is making a uh, mother the bride dress for the wedding of one of her girls, and she's embroidering lace on it as well as beads. It's going to be beautiful. Let's see, because you're going too fast for conditions, hit a stop car. The car was in the middle of three lanes of running traffic. She's in the middle lane and stopped. That is wrong. Cindy, that dress, Cindy, that dress will be amazing. Yeah, driving a black car. Oh, that's right, I forgot. She had no lights on. Ring, ring, and no lights. Yeah. I'm with you, Letty. Us drivers need to band together. So, anytime. So, as I said, applicant getaway, the registration is open. Let me see if I can get you um, a link. Let me go back and get you the link. Do, do, do. Oh, there it is. We have an affiliate link now, which just means that uh, if you register under my affiliate link, I get credit for promoting, not financial credit. At least I don't think it's financial credit. Um, they just know where, I think they're just trying to track where the registrations are coming from. Do, do, do. I know it's on my day in my groups. Yeah, where is it? Do, 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 do. Well, most people, most of the, oh my God, terrible. Oh, I don't know. Cindy, I think the reason for tracking where registration is coming from is for tracking purposes. So we'll see. I'll be sure to post a better link um, on the Facebook, on the where am I posting it? YouTube. Uh, yeah, and applique. Let's go back to applique getaway. I am. I'm teaching two classes there. Um, they're both freestanding lace, and it's not software specific. I am teaching the technique. So uh, if you have digitizing software that can do a running stitch or a satin column, then can you can create your own freestanding lace. And I'm teaching two classes. One is a beginner's freestanding lace, where we're going to talk about how freestanding lace works, um, what it can be used for, some of the different techniques that you can do with it. Uh, and then we're actually going to digitize a freestanding lace piece, which is part of a set that will be available to the people that take the class. And the next class I'm teaching, and these are back to back. My first class is before lunch, my second class is right after lunch. The second class is also a freestanding lace, but it's an advanced technique. It's going to take um, it's going to take all that knowledge we picked up in the first class, and of course we'll touch base a little bit in the second class because not everybody's going to take the first class. Um, and it teaches you how to do freestanding lace without the background. Is that, yeah, I know, I know. That's what I'm teaching. Um, and of course, I'm going to take some classes myself. Let's see, what do we got here? Da, da, da. Oh, on the next page. All right. Letty says, you never know. You may pop in. She should check the airline button. You should. You should. Dallas for 2 meetings prior. Yep, we were just talking about that, weren't we, Letty? Too much of a hit almost every week. I know. I'm meeting scheduled once a month till the end of the year. Oh, Letty, it's okay. Ultimately, I will see you live and in person next year when you open your shop. I'm so excited for you. Of course, that's me being positive and knowing that this is going to happen. If it doesn't happen, it will eventually. So change of topic. What's the topic? What have you got? Like, Bella wants to get up in the window. See that? Oh, woven tags. Letty said she ordered some iron-on woven tags. Um, for those of you who may not know, woven tags, that's an awesome idea. Letty is going to put them inside caps. She's going to put branding inside the caps that she makes. Um, woven tags are different from embroidery. What a woven tag does is it's just that in, where the fabric is woven to create a layer of fabric. A woven tag is woven using different colored threads to to replicate a graphic or text. Um, and what really makes this awesome is that it can be really, really small and still very, very clear. The edges are very sharp, and the text is very legible. Um, next time you go to any of the department stores, next time you go to any place that's selling clothing, look inside the tags. A lot of them are printed now, especially in your discount stores, but look at the tags and see just how small they are. Um, Doug wants to know where you can buy woven tags. Woven tags, simply do a Google search. They're all over, and you do have to buy them in quantity. You're not going to get away with buying a 20 woven tag. You're probably going to need to buy a larger quantity. Let's see. I did a graphic website, name and link QR code. I have people keep asking me for additional business cards. Letty, oh my God, Letty, I know you are familiar with Nikki, and I always get her last name badly, but Sassy Silver, right? She has a product. It's a tap key that she uh, has built into a key fob. All right. The thing about this tap key is it's programmable. A tap key is like, oh, where is one? Okay, the little chip in your credit debit cards. Is this chip is not only readable in a card slider, but you can tap it and it can be read. Nikki is doing tap key programmable that when somebody comes up to you and says, "Do you have a business card?" Well, You don't need it. You've got your key fob, and they take their cell phone, they scan it, and it pops right up. Now, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, that you need something to go into the products to give customers when they ask who made things. And you can't really uh, product. I can't see sewing it into a hat. People, because you still have to identify what it is, where it is. Um, so yes, I can see putting the QR code on the woven patch. Sorry, I got things dropping all over the place here. People, that is an amazing product. What was that? That was my phone. Um, so much so that I want to look into it for myself. Yes, I have one. Where did I put it? You must. Did I mention that I went to everything embroidery market and it's been a rough week? Still trying to catch up. I still haven't unpacked everything. Um, so I think those woven patterns will be an excellent piece. And then of course your tab piece is awesome. What else? So that's what Letty doing. That's what Letty is doing. What's everybody else doing? I am working on my class presentations. Um, let's see. Oh, I have a new laser. Of course, that's a whole messed up story. But um, I know it'll cut fabric, so I am working on trying to add it to my embroidery work. And once I get a good feel for that, once I get that working or not working, or determine that it's not going to work, um, I'll follow up with you guys and let you know how it went. All right. So, people, I think we're going to go. Yeah. I want to thank you all for being here. Oh, Doug, real quick, what did you change the business name from and what did you change it to? Who are you, Doug? Let's wait for that. We'll find out what's up with Doug. Um, oh, one of the things I want to do with Canva is, you're welcome, Cindy. One of the things I want to do with Canva is experiment with my color branding. Right now, the predominant color is black with uh, with uh, uh, gold, yellow gold arrow, and white lettering. I want to try to brighten it up a little bit more. I want to get away from the black background. So Doug's company name, he went from the Embroidery Alchemist to Alchemist Apparel Shop. Nice. And he's doing DTF printing. Very good. Michelle, thank you so much for being here. Canva has a, yeah, that's one of the things I learned. Nikki, Sassy Supper, was talking about in the Canva class. So I'm going to play with that a little bit. All right, everybody. Thank you for being here. I truly do appreciate it. Um, I'm thinking we might go to the machine next week. Yeah, I think so. All right. We'll see you then. Suppose I could go over here.
Wasn't that fun? Do you have more questions? Do you want to learn something new? Join me at quicktostitch.com for coffee and conversation, and we'll talk about it. Embroidery machines, designs, and business. Hope to see you soon. Bye now.